All right, now we're going to look at the different style and layout options we have. And so I'm going to walk you through the three tabs up here. First, we'll start with templates. And templates are predetermined, pre-designed layouts for various things. So if you are interested in showcasing your products or your services, you may want to choose one of these. And there's a few different designs that are already in place that you can choose from. Giveaways. So this is if you want to collect email leads, for example. There's a few different options here too. So let's say you want to do just, you want to sign up people for a list and you have a one specific offer, you could do that. Let's say you have multiple different offers for different types of people. Maybe you provide services for different types of professionals, and you have doctors and dentists and chiropractors as your target audience, and so you have different options for each of them. So that's another way of doing this. So that's a giveaway option. Sweepstakes might be if you are trying to get people to enter into a contest to win something, and so you're collecting all of those emails. Let's say you're a food service, for example, a restaurant. This might be giving away a dinner for two, or if you're a theater or a music promoter, you're giving away tickets to an event. If you're running workshops, you can also give away your training. Something like that. So that's another option. Hangouts, this is the Hangout layout, and this is a Google Hangout or live stream or something inside of an app where you can include all sorts of different things. So you could have simply the video with some comments below it. You could have the video with some additional offers. Let's say you're promoting some products. You can put the products down below, or you can simply just have buttons without them. This is one with a countdown timer. So let's say you have an offer that has limited opportunity for people to take advantage of it. You can include the countdown timer there. So that these are just a few variations just to give you some initial inspiration. Podcast, again, if you want to capture your leads, your audience inside of one of these apps, rather than just posting your podcast on iTunes, for example, you can host them inside of an app and host and then have people opt in so that you can collect their email addresses and start developing an audience fan base with whom you can communicate, as opposed to just knowing that people are downloading your iTunes podcast. So this is another way to use podcasts effectively. Digital courses. This is a way to house your content of a course inside of these apps. And then you could just start off with a blank app that you customize yourself. So that's the template section. Now let's go to the layout section. The layout section is really an alternative to templates. If you don't want to use the templates, you can come in here and choose from, I think there are like 18 different choices here, but basically it's the image area, the media area with the text that we've seen it before, with comments. You can have custom stuff like if you're you have a physical location, you want to put a map there. So you can see all these different variations. You can split up the app into multiple pieces, and I don't remember exactly, but I think that there's as many as let's see. So you can do, I think this is the largest one. So a feature area plus 8 small areas is an option here. You can have a feature area plus 7 of these small areas as well. And then you can put multiple pieces of media. So you could put dozens of pieces of media in one of these if you really wished. So these are just some inspiration for layouts that you can utilize. And then style. Style is a really interesting area that you can play around with a lot. So if you want to play around with the different fonts, with the different color backgrounds, things like that, that's all here. If you are design challenged and you need either just something done for you or you need inspiration, you can click on over to the theme area. And the theme, let's say I want to select this theme. I simply click on it and it's automatically populated right in here. And then I can go in and say, all right, well, I do like this, except I don't really like that font very much. And I can go back to style and I can change the font type very simply and easily to something else. And there's a whole list of all of the fonts that are posted right here that's linkable from there, and then it's inside of a Google document that's shared inside 22Social. So you can see all of the different fonts and then some suggested pairings of fonts as well. And then I can put sort of textures on the back if I wanted to. I mean, these are not necessarily, I'm just clicking on random stuff here, but you can see all of the different possibilities in terms of designing the app. I can change the button color, and there's a little preview up here so you can see all of these things without having to scroll down. I can say, yeah, gee, I do like this, but I really would like to do it in this color instead. And you can see how easily you can change all of that. And if you have colors that, a color palette that you already use in your business, well, you can simply put in the hex code right here for that, and it'll generate something that's congruent with your other design stuff in your business. So that's basically the template, layout, and style sections. There's lots of different things that you can play around with here, but this is just sort of the general overview of how to make adjustments, and then always remember to click the Save Changes, and that's going to update everything for you going forward.